so today we're going to be going over patterns, and I'm going to show you a pattern, and you're going to have to find out what the rule is. So here I have a square with 4 sides on it, okay? So that's going to be my step 1, okay? So that's going to have 4 sides. Now, on the second one, I'm going to add another square, but since we already have a side, how many do you think I'm going to add?
3.
3 sides, okay. So, let's add 3. Okay, so how many sides is that altogether?
It's 4.
Including the first square. First 4 sides. And we added 3 sides.
Oh, 7.
Okay, so the second, so if we add another square, it's 7. Okay, so now we got to add another square. So, how many more do we need to add?
3.
3 more. Okay. There's our 3. And now add
So there's 10.
10. Okay, so let's add another one. Okay, and that is how many? 13. So can you see our pattern so far?
Yes.
It's adding how many?
3.
Adding 3 each time. Okay, so now let's go up to, let's keep going. So I'm going to add another 3. And that is going to be? 16. Alright, so now can you add another 3 to it?
I need 19. You want me to add?
Yes.
Which color red? Okay.
Okay, now right?
Oh, there's.
The next one under 6. Okay, great. Now can you keep going to the 7?
Okay. Hold on. I forgot my colors.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Okay. Sorry.
Good.
Okay. So I don't have to add 20 more, do I?
No, so now what's the rule?
You add 3.
Add 3. Okay, so you can put x plus 3, right?
Yes.
So now we got to figure out 20. That's what the next number we're going to figure out from this pattern.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So how would you do that?
So.
Okay, so on this, can you figure out how you would get 20 from the pattern that we just did?
The pattern, so you add 3 every time.
Mm-hmm.
So. Just throwing me off the math right now.
So another way we can do it, we can multiply, right?
Yeah, so like 20 minus 3, it's 13 times 3, 39, and then you add the 22, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's 39 plus 22, 61, I believe.
Okay, good job. So if we, following the rule, finding number 20, or our 20th step would be what?
61.
Yes, good job, 61.
Do you know all those things?
Okay, so today we're going to learn about patterns and rules for those patterns, okay? So here I have a square with how many sides?
4.
4 sides. So for the first, our step 1, we can write how many number of sticks? 4. Okay, so then to make another square, we would have to add 3 more sides. So I'm going to add 3 more sides to make a full square, including on top of our first square. And how many sides is that total?
7.
7. Okay, 1 more. add another 3 sides. Okay, so now it's 10. Okay, so far we see that we have 4, and then we have 3 sides, and then another 3 sides. So the first one is going to be 3 sides, and then plus 1. So, get my other marker, and right on top, it's going to be 3 plus 1, and that's going to be 4. And then our second one is going to be, so we have 3 sides, and then another 3 sides, and we're going to plus 1. So we have 3 sides with 3 sides, plus,
That's 4 sides.
yeah, God damn it. Okay, so today we're going to do steps and patterns and finding the rule for these patterns that I'm about to show you. So here we have a square, okay? So I'm going to start off by saying I have one group of 3 sides, and 1 side, okay? So how many is that?
It's 4.
4, okay. So I have one group of 3, okay,
Okay.
and 1 side.
Okay.
Actually, sorry. One group of 3 plus 1 side. Okay, so that gives us 4.
Okay.
So now we're going to add another side. So can you add another side to that? Okay, so now I have how many groups of 3s?
2.
2 groups of 3s, and I still have that 1 side. Okay, so if we add that all together, how many is that?
7.
Okay, so following this rule, we have 2 groups of 3s. What are we doing this? 2 groups of 3s plus 1. Okay? Alright, so now we're going to add another side. Okay, so that total would be
10.
10. And again, following the rule, it would be 3 groups of 3 plus 1. So that would be 3 times 3, which is 9, plus 1, giving us 10. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, so that total is going to be 13. And that is going to be 4 groups of 3 plus 1, giving us 13. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to keep adding another one, following our rule, and that is going to be
16.
okay. Following our rule, how does that go?
Because it's 5 groups of 3 plus 1.
Yes. 5 groups of 3 plus 1, giving us 16. Okay, so let's just finish this off, or on the 6th step. Okay, and that is going to be
19.
With how many groups of 3?
6 groups of 3 plus 1.
Yes, giving us 19. And then, finally, our 7th step, the last square, and last would be?
22.
Okay, so that one would be
7 groups of 3.
7 groups of 3 plus 1. Good. Alright, so following this rule, what is it?
It is 3x plus 1.
Good, okay. So now we got to figure out which one is going to be the 20th.
Okay.
How many sticks will we have on the 20th
So
if we kept going?
it'll be 3 times 20 plus 1. That's equal to 61.
Good. Summer has some shoes. She gets 4 more. Now she has 12. How many shoes did she start with? So we're going to use a strip diagram as our model to show you. So she started off with 4. Okay, I'm going to show you here. 4 shoes. Okay. So today we're going to work on word problems. Summer has some shoes. She gets 4 more. Now she has 12. How many shoes did she start with? Okay, so Summer has some shoes. Okay, then she gets 4 more. And then her whole comes out to 12 shoes. So now we just got to figure out how many shoes did Summer start with. So by using this, how would you figure it out? You can figure it out right up there.
I would take the original shoes she had, just 12, and I would subtract the 4 shoes, and you get 8 shoes.
Good job. Exactly how you do it. Okay, so let's do another word problem. Skyla has 10 dolls. She has 2 more than Emma. How many dolls does Emma have? So we're going to use the part-whole diagram. So I'll put part. Okay, so if she has 10 dolls, so she started with 10 dolls. Okay, she gave 2 dolls to Emma. We are looking for how many dolls Emma has left. So let's do another word problem. Skyla has 10 dolls. She has 2 more than Emma. How many does Emma have? So we have to focus that Skyla has 2 more dolls than Emma. Okay? So we're going to use the part-whole diagram. So Skyla had 10 dolls, but she has 2 more than Emma. Okay? Alright, so now we have to find out how many does Emma have.
X.
Okay, so first we're going to start with the 10. Okay, so that's the total that we're going with. And we have to find out how many dolls Emma has because Skyla has 2 more. Okay, so from there, you can change it up, right? And do 10 minus 2 is X. So can you figure that out for me?
Yes, I can. 10 minus 2 equals 8 dolls.
So Emma has 8